when rest doesn't make you feel rested. Many people rest more than they used to, and yet feel less restored. They stop working, they take breaks, they lie down, and still something doesn't reset. They wake up tired, they return to tasks already depleted, they begin to wonder whether rest even works anymore. Does that feel like you? Today, I want to talk about why that happens by looking at two things we rarely separate: the difference between stopping and recovery, and how modern forms of rest often keeps the mind quietly switched on. Stopping is not the same as recovery. Stopping is simple. You stop working, you stop moving, you stop responding. But recovery is not just absence of activity. Recovery is a physiological process. It requires the body and mind to move out of readiness and into repair. When life has been demanding for a long time, stopping alone is often not enough. The nervous system may still be scanning. The mind may still be holding unfinished loops. The body may still be braced. So even when you stop, you don't stand down. This is why people say, I rested all day and I still feel tired. Nothing is wrong with them. This system simply hasn't been given the conditions it needs to recover. Recovery requires something stopping does not guarantee: a sense of safety from demand. Not just fewer tasks, but fewer expectations. Why recovery takes longer than we expect? The body learns from repetition. If it has lived for months or years under constant pressure, urgency, or uncertainty, it adapts to that state. It doesn't switch out of it quickly. This is not stubbornness, it's protection. A system that has learned I need to stay alert doesn't instantly trust silence. So early rest often feels unsatisfying, sometimes even uncomfortable, which leads people to conclude they are just bad at resting. In reality, they are simply early in recovery. Recovery is gradual, it unfolds through consistency, not intensity. How modern rest keeps the mind switched on. Now we come to the second part. Many modern forms of rest do not actually reduce mental load. They pause effort, but they continue stimulation. Scrolling, background noise, constant input, the mind remains interpreting reacting, comparing, deciding. So, although the body has stopped moving, the mind has not stopped working. This is why many feel distracted tiredness after resting. They weren't demanded, but they weren't allowed to settle either. True recovery requires low input, not just low effort. Moments when nothing is required of you, not even attention. What real rest quietly needs. Real rest is not dramatic. It often looks unproductive. It involves predictability, simplicity, reduced choice, reduced stimulation. It allows the nervous system to recognize that nothing is about to be asked of it. This is why routines can be more restorative than novelty, why repetition soothes more than entertainment, and why gentler forms of rest often works better than intense escapes. If rest hasn't been restoring you, that doesn't mean you're doing it wrong. It means your system needs a different kind of rest and more time than that you were told it would take. Stopping is a beginning. Recovery is a process, and that process responds best to patience, consistency, kindness. This has been plain wisdom, simple ideas, lasting clarity.